Hi, I'm Jasmine Rudder,
And I'm Artie Chikarala.
and our project focuses on how varying political ideologies can affect collaboration between emerging markets such as the United States and China.
China has always been a communist nation, and a large part of its political ideals have been influenced by the Soviet Union. Over the years, however, China has deviated from traditional communism and has designed its own form of communism that aims at preserving Chinese culture and avoiding Western influence.
The United States, on the other hand, has always been democratic and has discouraged the spread of communism. The US maintains a democracy to ensure that its citizens feel more involved in their government, as well as more comfortable to express their viewpoints.
Although the two countries have drastically different political structures, both China and the United States face many of the same issues. In our recent trip to China, my partner Jasmine and I have come to learn that one of the overlapping concerns for both countries has become the environment.
China and the United States have both become increasingly concerned about large scale environmental issues such as greenhouse gas emissions, water pollution, deforestation, and the scarcity of natural resources. Although the two countries have such different political backgrounds, they both face many of the same environmental challenges, which brings forth the question: can the United States and China move past political differences in order to work together in solving common issues?
During our visit to Wanshan Group, a Chinese multinational automotive components manufacturing company, we learned that about 15% of the world's CO2 emissions come from cars. For this reason, the Wanshan Group has aimed to design more eco friendly cars. The company's most notable initiative towards clean energy has been the formation of Karma, a brand that specializes in electric cars that emit less CO2 than the average gasoline powered vehicle.
Wanshan Group also supplies automated parts to many American car manufacturers. This collaboration and the formation of more eco friendly cars between the United States and China highlights one way in which the two countries are collaborating to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The two countries have also demonstrated a partnership through the signing of the CERC Protocol in 2009. This protocol allowed the two countries to call for a joint US China Clean Energy Research Center.
Following its work with CO2 emissions, the United States has also established the Nature Conservancy Foundation. This program is predicted to plant over 1 billion trees in order to both avoid deforestation and filter in cleaner air. Similarly, China is also advocating planting trees by encouraging Chinese soldiers from the People's Liberation Army to each plant a tree.
However, both countries have surely placed a larger focus on the issue of greenhouse gas emissions more than other environmental issues. Wanshan Group's CEO Yao Chen states, "The world faces a variety of complex environmental challenges. However, by taking a stance on one, we can work to tackle them all." China's focus on reducing greenhouse gas emissions is interlinked to its focus on other environmental issues that stem from it.
To look at environmental challenges at a smaller level, we decided to hear more about issues and initiatives from our locals.
We do need to keep pushing those initiatives that will possibly reverse some of the sea level rise issues that will dramatically impact Delaware. We've taken some huge strides. I'm seeing more and more electric vehicles. I know with the state government, we're trying to encourage charging stations throughout the state and keeping credits for solar energy. Naturally, if you're not working together on a particular set of issues, it makes it harder for even issues that you have something in common.
All of these different problems that you mentioned all really kind of coincide with one another. Now there's a lot of tension globally within Chinese politics and US politics. I definitely think it will be possible and will be necessary for every country to come together to participate in this effort to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions because it is not a single country issue.
Not to diminish any other problems because I know there are multiple problems in the world, but I think that one of the top problems we should be looking at is the state of our environment and how you can fix it. Collaboration is key. It will be hard to get democratic countries and communist countries, what have you, to get them to work together. but I do know that it should be a priority, and
After learning about environmental issues in both China and the United States, we feel that countries should collaborate in finding solutions to big time issues before they become too extreme.
Although China and the United States have differing governments, we feel that the two nations should cooperate for the betterment of society.